graphic nature of this program, listener discretion is advised.
He is a comic book nerd.
In brightest day and darkest night. We can learn a lot from comics.
She is a reality TV junkie.
No idea.
Snooki had her baby. A dollar makes me holla.
Chris likes sci-fi.
They do a brain transplant into this whole new body, but it's you.
Kristen likes celebrity gossip.
Breaking news.
Oh, more breaking news?
Official. Official. Before it was just a rumor. Hey, Stu, our pets moved back in together.
What do they have in common? Nothing. You're listening to Two Strangers, One Podcast.
Now, here's Chris and Kristen.
Hello, and welcome to Two Strangers, One Podcast. I'm Chris.
And I'm Kristen. Welcome
And this
back.
is not a repeat unless you're listening to it again.
We're doing bootleg.
Bootleg until my I guess my tax return comes in, and then we can move on back to a laptop. But for the time being,
Back
we're
to
running
the
off the
old days.
recorder. You know, I got like... My room looks like the
Matrix
the deck
or
of the
something.
Matrix. He stole
Something
my...
creepy, right?
Yeah, like I got old laptops, old TVs, old
different
monitors,
screens, yeah.
hard thumb drives. This is like a technodrome. So we are recording this just to let you know that this is not a repeat. We're recording this a day after the Oscars, or should I say
Yes.
the Academy Awards.
The Academy.
So
Thanks to the Academy.
thanks to the Academy. And
What were your thoughts?
now my situation is for the time being, I'm in the middle of moving, so I don't have cable anymore.
Okay.
Or dish, or whatever you want to call it. So I was kind of forced to, right after... it was right after. I mean, I watched like Simpsons and Family Guy, and I noticed that they had Bob's Burgers, but they had it at like 7:30 instead of 8:30 all night. Besides the Simpsons, it was Cleveland Show, Family Guy,
How convenient.
American Dad, because I'm
Right.
pretty sure because Seth MacFarlane was hosting the awards. So at 10 o'clock, to either watch the local news where it's fucking depressing, or put on the Oscars. So, flipping through the channels, I put on the Oscars. And actually, I forgot it was on. Did it start at 9? Or
I have no idea, because I started it late, like it was recorded.
yeah, I turned it on at 10. And it was at 10 when they were doing Les Miserables.
Oh, I've had it.
Les Miserables. And,
I've had it. Okay, you guys win everything, whatever. Why did we have to have a performance?
it was, yeah. And I think it must have been like everybody in the movie.
Yeah.
But it's so weird
Stop
to see
shoving it in our face, down our throats.
Sacha Baron Cohen, the guy
Yeah,
who plays
like
Borat.
a straight face. Like,
Yeah, and he was smirking
right.
through the whole
Probably
thing.
like, what the fuck
he
am
was
I doing
he was
here?
stealing the scene, because
And then what's his name? Russell Crowe coming out,
Russell
trying to sing seriously, and I'm like, this is...
he's
Alright,
the
no,
man.
yeah.
Russell, I don't know. I got
It
no
was just
ill
like
will
watching
towards
like your
Russell
old
Crowe.
uncle sing at like Christmas or something random. It was just like
Uncles had one too
these-
many.
They're all very talented actors, but this is going way too far.
It's like your uncle had one too many, and
Right,
then
he's
some
like,
song comes on the radio.
like Frank Sinatra or something.
So-
And it's like, all right, Uncle Tommy, sit down.
So I don't. If it started at 10, then I saw the whole thing. If it started at 9, I don't know.
No, it wouldn't have started at 10. The Oscars?
Well, because
that performance is in like the middle.
Oh, okay. So
That
all right,
wasn't
so
in the beginning.
I missed the first hour then.
Okay,
I think it
so you
started
missed
at
the
9.
first hour of Seth MacFarlane's 20-minute opening.
Yeah, I didn't see it.
You didn't even see it online?
I don't. My internet access is kind of limited. Also,
Okay, you're gonna have to catch
I'm on
that because it was.
Was it funny?
It was long. It was
They
like
tried too
lame
hard.
joke. Yeah, exactly it. Like lame jokes. His only big joke, which was kind of like his style, where shocking,
Mm-hmm.
was making fun of. I don't even remember how the joke went, but basically making fun of Chris Brown hitting Rihanna. That was
okay.
like the big bad taste joke, and it was like, okay, like it was bad, but it's not that bad.
Yeah.
And then he's like, because everybody was like, oh, and then he's like, so you're all on his side, which is true. It's like you guys are, saying, oh, but I mean, it was.
You can't. That's the perfect
what-
catch-22. You can't.
you can't
Because if
say,
you bomb with the joke,
yeah.
you can say Chris Brown.
Right. So then he called him out after.
So that's
So
awesome.
what's his name came on like a screen? Captain Kirk.
Oh yeah, William Shatner.
Yes.
I missed that. I saw.
And it was just kind of
he
like
tweeted about it.
Like he's coming from the future and he's telling him how he's such a bad host and how he's got to fix it. So then, it's like different ways how he could fix it. So Seth MacFarlane did some old songs,
Yeah, Seth.
song and dance, and it was like, I don't need to see that
He
shit.
has to come out of the closet. I think Seth MacFarlane is.
Because then it was, in one of the songs that he did, one of the old ones, was the all-boys choir came out or something, and he was, like, conducting it real quick, and then they went away. They were all short songs that he did, but it was, like...
Remember, I said I mentioned this in another episode that he had a whole show on Netflix,
right?
All like Frank Sinatra, big band
that's
style.
What it was, like him doing the big band dance and stuff, and it was like, this is so boring.
And Norah Jones came out and performed a song that he wrote.
Oh, I didn't see that. I read it. I didn't see that performance. But then, like after the boys' choir came out. William Shatner says something like, yeah, and then in the future or in a couple of years you're gonna join them or something like that, and it was like, oh, like something stupid. But yeah, so it was just constantly him bantering back and forth with him, and like how he could fix it, how he could be a better host, and then he would go into these, like, oh, I could try this, and then it was like,
did Shatner work in a plug for Escape from Planet Earth? Because
not that I know.
He's promoting that right now.
Oh, okay, I didn't see that.
He's doing the voice. It's a computer animated movie about aliens on Earth. So he's been.
Maybe he did, and I didn't catch on because I didn't know that. But I don't recall. It was so much like, oh, I'm Captain Kirk and I'm from the future. This is how you could be a better host. Because then every time he did a performance, it was like, okay, let's see what the headlines say now, and it was like. It went from worst host and it was mediocre. Then it was just kind of.
So it's like Back to the Future, like a changing newspaper. Okay.
And then, in his first song and dance that he did, Charlize Theron and Channing Tatum came out, and it was just a nice. I mean, that boy can do any dance style. It was.
He's stepping up.
The Way You Look Tonight, I think he did. It was the song.
So they're dancing like I don't
dancing
classical, with the stars or
like a
whole
classical dance. I don't know what,
but it's not like they weren't slow dancing.
It was not like slow where we're standing up, but like spins and nothing like so fancy.
It was a choreographed.
It was really nice. It was just like, wow.
Dancing with the stars if they actually had stars.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, wow, they're really good. And then, what was the other one? Oh my god. Then Daniel Radcliffe, who looked like up to Seth MacFarlane's knees.
Well, I saw he came out
Jordan goes to. Oh yeah, that was it. But they did a dance, so it was the three of them: Jordan, Gordon Levitt. What do I call him? Joe Go Low, and then Daniel Radcliffe and Seth MacFarlane. Then they did a soft tap, whatever they call it. It was so stupid.
Soft shoe.
Soft shoe. Yeah.
Okay.
Now I can't think of the song. Some old song I can't think of. But yeah, then it was like, alright. And then the last song he sang, which I think, because then there was the boys choir. Okay. So then I think the final song was Be Our Guest. It was just like, mind you, okay, then there was another song in there because the very first time that Shatner comes down, he's saying like, well, you sing a very offensive song. And he's like, well, what song? And then it shows a clip. They've already pre-recorded it. And it's like, he wrote a song like, boobs. We saw your boobs in this. And it's just naming
I saw that. I saw tweets about that.
It was somewhat funny, but it wasn't like so hysterical.
Yeah.
It was alright. But yeah, so it was like 6 songs.
Oh, God.
And I was just like, I can't. Like, we get it. You can sing and dance.
Yeah.
Do we have to go?
I don't know. Does he have a girlfriend? Because they always talk about him being single.
Right. And years ago, I remember, he dated Amanda Bynes.
Oh, okay.
Shortly.
The way Tom Cruise married Katie Holmes?
Exactly.
Okay, gotcha.
So, yeah. So, I mean, he was very well manicured, like he always is. I think he did a good job. It wasn't like, oh my god, best host ever. Mm-hmm. It was sort of like those forced jokes.
Yeah.
It was
trying to be offensive, but trying to be relevant.
Yeah.
And, but they got an older audience. Now, I don't know if you know this, this was the first year they actually called it the Oscars.
They usually call it
the Academy Awards. So they wanted to attract a younger audience. Right. One, hiring Seth MacFarlane, and two, saying they're not calling it the Academy Awards, they're calling it the Oscars. And it was just once again, I'm only catching. I only knew about the first part because of tweets.
Yeah.
Apparently, they had the orchestra in a whole other building.
Oh, really?
Because they were playing live music, but I guess, and if you look at the place didn't look that big.
No, it didn't. It didn't.
And so,
what was it? The Dolby Theater.
And Kevin Smith made a tweet like, the orchestra's in a whole other building, and they're still forced to wear tuxedos.
Tuxedos, right?
They could be in their pajamas.
Here I am playing the violin. That'd be like the stay-at-home job,
And apparently, I missed it, so maybe you can enlighten me. Something about while Russell Crowe was on the screen, they were playing the Jaws music.
Oh, I don't know. I kept going in and out because I was bored.
Okay.
I didn't.
Because I guess maybe
when he was nominated, they played it. Or?
He was playing because I know during the night they kept playing different songs.
Yeah.
Like the one I can't think of any off the top of my head except for the theme to The Godfather.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Now I know.
can't think of
I think
another
the theme
nice
to The Godfather
one I can't think
and
of.
the theme to Jaws. Now I know this is as a nerd. I know the theme to Jaws was written by John Williams, the same guy who did Star Wars. So I'm pretty sure those two songs were Oscar nominated at the very least at one point. So for whatever reason, while Russell Crowe was talking, the Jaws theme, I don't know if it was an accident, if they were trying to play him off. It was something like that, but there was tweets all about it, and I got to do a little more homework.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to check that out.
Yeah, and it was like a big whoop about it.
I love how there's like random big whoops, and it's like really Jennifer Lawrence. Love her. Did you see her take a nosedive?
She
It wasn't that bad. I mean, it was just like, and then
but
she
kept her composure.
Yeah, that's what I love about it. It was just she played it cool. She's like, I mean, what are you gonna do?
You guys give me a standing ovation because I fell.
And now there's speculation, of course, that she did it on purpose because I guess earlier on the red carpet she was like, I'm scared I'm going to fall up the steps. Which a lot of actresses say because they have to wear the heels.
Did you see the fucking size of the dress she was wearing? That shit.
Oh my God, I know.
She had a family of 4 under that fucking thing.
And it's like, I don't think she really meant to. I mean...
Yeah.
I don't think she's that big of a
like that girl that I was dating for a while that was throw herself down the stairs to get attention.
Right, yeah. Like, I just don't see that happening, but that made me love her even more. She played it awesome. She was like... I guess she swore. Because when I did watch it live, it's bleep. Like, she said, like, fuck or something. But it's bleep. They caught it. But then, when you watch it online, that's taken out.
Oh, okay. It's totally taken out. I didn't hear it, but coincidentally, and I just want to...
take that out.
Real quick, I don't want to veer too far off the Oscars. They replayed Saturday Night Live. Now, for every repeat this weekend was, like, from around the time, like, everything in December. I saw so many Christmas episodes for shows this past weekend that were for, and so they replayed the Saturday Night Live with Samuel L. Jackson, where he's on
swears.
what's up with that?
Yeah,
and now
did they take it out?
Now, before, I was like, did he curse? No, he cursed because when they played it again, bleeped, not bleeped, silenced out.
Okay, yeah. So, yeah, that's what they did with Jennifer Lawrence. It was like the silenced out. Yeah.
And so now that means that when they played it the first time, he really did curse. Because I said, maybe my ears are playing tricks.
Right, it catches you off guard on live shows. You're like, wait. And then you're like, well, I don't know.
And now that I watched it again, there's a discernible silence in there. So Samuel L. Jackson did say fuck on live TV. So yeah, so let's go back to the Oscars. Yeah, and Jennifer Lawrence, like you just said, she recovered wonderfully. Yeah. So she just wins points in my
And then,
book,
like, her speech was just so nice. Like, even after that incident. Like, it was just, like, a nice, like, you could tell she's thankful, I guess you could say, for having all these people around. So even after that, it wasn't... she recovered nicely.
And before, later on, remind me to go back to Jennifer Lawrence because I saw Winter's Bone.
Oh, God. K-Stu. Yeah, and then I turned it on again, and all of a sudden I see Daniel Radcliffe and Kristen Stewart I was like, was she limping? So because I felt like that limping. And then I'm like, she just limped. So and then it shows on the red carpet, and some pictures she's, standing there, and then some when she's walking away, she's on crutches. Oh. I guess she cut her foot on glass 2 days prior.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Because I was like, what?
And she also had a big old bruise on her arm. So you should...
Yeah, I saw that on her left. Yeah, that's why I was like, our pants is keeping his biddy in line, I think.
I fell down the stairs or something.
Because I'm like, wait, is she just, like, being weird and limping? Like, what the hell's wrong with her? That, like, shows pictures later.
She had a big old bruise on her arm. Her hair was all fucking frizzy to hell.
But she always touches it. She's one of the... I think it's a nerve... I don't know, a nerve thing.
Twitchy.
Because she's always, like, touching it. It's like, girl, you just got that done. Stop! Like, there's, like a little frizz on the side because she went like that. And it's like, you don't know by now?
Yeah. And it
I think it's a nerve. Yeah, I think it's a nerve thing. I'm not
slouchy, twitchy, freaking awkward.
Head down, eyes look down. Like, like, girl, you've been on the stage a lot now.
So it was Bella and Harry Potter.
Bella and they played the Harry Potter music coming out. So I love him. He's just a little Englishman.
Yeah, it's one of those things where I do kind of feel a little bit bad for him. Not, of course, the guy's a jillionaire now.
Feel bad for him, yeah.
No one's ever going to take him seriously. Oh, no. He's always going to be Harry Potter. He could play a fucking serial killer in a movie, and everyone's going to, did you see the movie where Harry Potter is a serial killer?
See Harry Potter? See Harry Potter?
And so, so me, it shows you the state of mind where I'm in. I'm watching this whole thing through the prism of being a comic book movie fan.
Right.
So,
who would have thought?
So Ang Lee won Best Director for Life of Pi.
Which, have you seen it?
I have not seen it.
I have no desire.
It looks like overindulgent nonsense.
Right, it's a kid on a boat,
It's a kid on a boat with a tiger.
There's a tiger? What is,
Do you want me to spoil the ending for you, that someone spoiled it for me?
Does he get eaten by the tiger?
No.
Does he eat the tiger?
No. No.
There goes my assumptions.
Spoilers. This is what I heard. I don't know. I could be totally wrong. That it's all just...
a dream?
It's a dream. It's his mom telling him a bedtime story. Like, she's using him in a bedtime story. That's why all this crazy fantastical kid on a boat with a fucking tiger. I could be wrong, but that's what I heard.
Sounds about right. It's either like in those crazy movies where it's like something like it ends crazy. It's either the person's schizophrenic, or it's a dream, or somebody sees dead people.
Yeah, from what I understand, I could be wrong. But it's supposed to be a bedtime story that his mom is telling him.
I'm not interested in seeing a
2-hour
bedtime story.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure.
I would have been snoozing.
Mom, I want to fucking go to sleep already. Shut up about the tiger.
Yeah.
So, I mean, the special effects are fantastic, but I don't know. It just looks like overindulgent nonsense. Now, that being said, Ang Lee, this is the guy who did, Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, and
Mr. Ang Lee,
and Brokeback Mountain. But that being said, he also directed the Hulk movie, and anybody.
I noticed you weren't a fan of that.
Anybody, I guess would agree with me that. Because technically now, I mean, way before the series, after the series in the 80s and 70s or whatever, there's been 3 technical Hulk movies, There's the Hulk Ang Lee directed, the Hulk that, what's his face from Fight Club? I forgot his name. The actor.
Brad Pitt? Norton.
Ed Norton. Ed Norton directed and starred in the second one. And then there's the one, Mark Ruffalo, technically he's in the Avengers, but I mean, it's as much, I love the Avengers, that movie doesn't get good until the Hulk comes out.
Comes smashing through.
After the first hour.
I remember watching it and I was like, where the fuck is the Hulk? And then suddenly it was like, boom! I was like, oh.
Yeah.
Once the
Hulk comes into that movie, the Hulk makes the movie, he makes the end, he makes everything. So, it shows you how people can fuck it up, because Ang Lee, who's this great, celebrated fucking director, horrible movie. He made it horrible. Ed Norton, I respected that one. It was a good one, and of course, me being me, I wish it had more Hulk in it, but it had its parts. And then, of course, the Avengers, fucking Joss Whedon, fucking made Hulk awesome. So, people would kind of, a couple years ago, people would laugh at Joss Whedon, Buffy the Vampire Slayer and all that shit. And, Ang Lee, this celebrated director, did the worst fucking version of a Hulk movie. And how hard could it be? How hard could it be to make a good... I guess it could be hard, but, we just want to see this big green guy smash.
Just smash.
So, but apparently he won, Ang Lee won. And then, my friend gave me a great... Because, the Hulk's... One of the most popular lines from the Hulk, when he's Bruce Banner, when he's the normal person, he goes, "Don't make me angry, you wouldn't like me when I'm angry." So, my buddy writes, "Don't make me Ang Lee, you wouldn't like me when I'm angry." Which I guess also, since Asians are known for flipping the L's and R's, don't make me angry. But I thought that was a great line. And also, here's another line I put on my Facebook, which I wrote myself, and I'm taking total credit for it, and I swear to God, I don't get this from anyone else. Isn't it ironic that Adele's last name is Atkins? The big old girl. And
she nails it with every song. Yeah. She sounds exactly like how she would in the studio. Like there's no difference. Stars, the
pop stars, they shoehorn them into being singers. You know what I'm saying? They're good looking.
Hers is just natural.
Yeah, she has nothing to hide.
It's just awesome. And then did you see? Okay, so then they did the Les Mis performance. Did you see it?
I saw the Les Mis.
Before it,
I didn't see the James Bond thing. If that's what you were going.
Oh no, I was like right before Les Mis came out. It was all just one big show. Was oh my God, Catherine Zeta-Jones doing Chicago, all that jazz.
Okay.
Which she sounded amazing, and she did a great job for her. Mm-hmm. But now people are saying they think she lip synced. I don't give a shit. Either way, I don't think she did. I don't know. Mm-hmm. But either way, it was a good performance for her. Then after her, they had Jennifer Hudson doing Showgirls.
Oh, okay.
Dreamgirls, sorry.
And you gonna love me.
So she does that song.
Right,
very amazing voice, but it just felt like just screaming. Like at one point, I'm like, "What is the word she's saying?" And I think that's how the song's supposed to go.
No. though?
But before, yeah, okay, I
So,
get
in
all
all
that
fairness-
part, but before that, it's doing that too, and I'm like, what words? I mean, it's just amazing,
In all
singer.
fairness,
I think
that
that's how it's supposed to be
song
done.
Is sung
Just
like
like
that.
that.
And,
And I'm
trust
like,
me, I'm the last
oh.
person to stand up and defend
But-
Jennifer Hudson.
Right, her
but that song is...
voice is amazing. I'm like, all right, with the screaming.
And that song's been around,
Oh, yeah.
Dreamgirls, I remember when I was
That's
when
been-
I was a kid, Dreamgirls was a Broadway play.
Oh, yeah.
So,
My
it's
mom saw it
since, like,
years
80
ago.
I'm seriously like 84, 85 or stuff like that. So
But her still an amazing
Jennifer
voice.
Hudson probably wasn't even fucking born yet when
Yeah.
that fucking song came out.
Amazing voice. And then that's when Les Mis came out and it was like, Les Mis should have been first. This is whack. Like, this is the big performance.
And and then I remember later on in the night
Then they
had,
did the James Bond tribute.
Oh,
Or-
yeah. No, I missed that.
I missed that too.
But I know, because, later
well.
on presenting it was Renee Zellweger,
Oh,
Catherine
yeah.
Zeta-Jones, Queen Latifah, and,
The Chicago cast, basically.
what's his
Who else
face?
was in there?
The guy, there's the rumor that he shoved a hamster up his ass.
Yeah, Richard Gere.
Richard Gere.
That's
okay.
it. I'm trying to think of it.
Allegedly.
Allegedly
It's
a
just,
hamster.
bullshit, rumor. I'm just repeating it because I
Oh,
thought people
please.
know.
Everybody else knows that rumor by now,
And,
right? Yeah, it was
they
like
came out-
celebrating
but,
musical
They
tonight
didn't
or-
even let Catherine Zeta-Jones talk. Everybody else.
Well, because she already sang.
Oh, boy.
But in the beginning, in the intro,
Mm-hmm.
the 20-minute intro, Seth MacFarlane says, like, that's the theme of the night is celebrating musicals or
Musicals,
whatever.
okay.
So
'Cause
that
they
makes
knew
sense
they
when
were
they
gonna-
came. Yeah. Because you knew What's It Called was going to win a lot. Yeah. Les Miserables.
And okay, I watched the whole night through the eyes of a comic book movie fan. So, let me
Weird.
see, I gotta grab my note. Okay, so, Best Supporting Actress, Anne Hathaway, Mrs. Catwoman from the latest
here we
movie.
go.
So that was, Best Supporting Actress.
But
Best,
not for Catwoman.
not for Catwoman. No,
Yeah, her past
but,
role.
these people,
Here we go.
and,
Trying to think of
that you can technically now say Batman The Dark Knight Rises had an Oscar award-winning actress in it.
Very true.
Jennifer Lawrence, who played Mystique in X-Men First Class.
Oh, okay. I'm trying. I was like,
Yeah, I was like,
when you said Jennifer Lawrence, for some reason I was just like on Jennifer Hudson still, and I was like, I don't remember.
Jennifer
her
Hudson was
name.
in an X-Men movie?
Yes, Jennifer
She could
Lawrence
play
was
Storm in
in
the
that.
next
Yeah.
No, well, the rumor is, and I brought this up on other shows, that they're pretty much bringing back everybody from all
for
the
the
movies.
other ones, which
So
is cool.
it was James Marsden. That was the person I couldn't
I
remember
love
before.
him.
James Marsden as Cyclops, Halle Berry as Storm.
Yeah, what is she?
So they're having basically all the people.
Halle Berry, another Oscar winner.
Oh yeah, but I'm talking about just last
Yes,
night.
all right, I'm sorry, I'm just saying.
Oh, I can know. So,
Chunk
but
down.
that being
Oh, my
said,
throat.
Wolverine
Yeah.
did not win the Oscar.
True.
It was.
He's so sexy, that one.
It's just
Who
shows you.
beat him?
Oh shit.
Yeah, don't even. I'm sorry I even asked because I can't even remember.
And it wasn't Russell Crowe. It wasn't. Oh shit, I forgot.
Either way, the important guy didn't win.
It was basically Wolverine didn't win.
Yeah,
so
that's all that
Catwoman
matters.
won an Oscar. Mystique won an Oscar. Wolverine, no Oscar. The guy who directed the Hulk, Oscar. And best movie was
Argo.
Argo. Ben Affleck and
Right.
what's his face? Handsome
who's
guy.
in it. Handsome guy.
Handsome guy.
Trying to
From
think who was in
ER.
it. George Clooney?
George Clooney. Because remember, George Clooney played Batman once.
Right.
And then Ben Affleck played Daredevil.
What was George Clooney in that movie? Or was he?
He was in the fourth one, Batman and Robin.
No, I mean.
No, he was up on stage
In
because
Argo.
he executive produced.
Okay, that's what I was gonna say. Was he a producer?
Yeah, the
Right.
joke was it was Ben Affleck, what's his face?
George Clooney?
George Clooney, and then the third guy. The third guy who produced it is also an actor.
Yeah, but
always
he's kind of
plays
like unknown, right?
He always plays like an Arab kind of character.
Yeah.
And so he goes,
Yeah,
oh, the three best looking producers in Hollywood. But obviously, this guy looks like he looks like a house
Right.
troll in between fucking.
Those,
you know.
yeah.
I mean, he's not a good looking guy
And
to
that-
average people.
Right, and then you throw him in with those two
And he's
studs.
between George Clooney and Ben Affleck. So
comic
Batman
book-
and Daredevil
Yeah.
were best
So
movie.
comic books,
Comic book
movies,
movies. Give us
really,
Oscar winners.
You know, if you want to be an Oscar winner in the industry here, you might want to get on board with the comic book movies.
And who presented the award? Mr. Jack Nicholson, who played the Joker
the joke. He was one of my favorite Jokers.
in the original 1989 Batman. So it
There
just
we
shows
go.
you.
It's full circle.
See, don't take away from comic book movies because they will
If you want to get,
bite you in the ass.
if you want to get the Oscars, if you want to get an Oscars, start at the.
Yeah, comic book
That's
movies
it.
are your gateway into the
That's
Oscars.
it.
And
Did you
Michelle
hear
Obama
how
came
the
out.
Dolby Theater, and I'm not sure when it happened, if it was middle, end, or what, but I know it was still when celebrities were still there. One of the pipe bursts in the, of course, ladies' bathroom. Flooded. All, like, coming down the stairs, you could see just, like, the floor was flooded. And they're trying to, like, vacuum it up with the big machines. How, you got one night.
The one night, yeah.
For everything to work
Somebody
okay.
probably tried to flush a fucking tampon.
I was going to say, how did a pipe burst? Of course, it's the ladies' bathroom. Like, somebody was doing something in there.
Someone's trying to flush their stash or something like that.
Something was going on in there. And I can't wait till if they look at, like, security video to see who comes out. It's like Lindsay Lohan and what's her name from Hole?
And
what's her name?
Courtney Love.
Yeah, Courtney Love, like coming up with like cigarettes.
Rubbing their nose.
Yeah. I don't think Lindsay Lohan was there though.
You dump your empty baggies in the toilet.
Just like them coming out and being like, it's flooded. Like, all this water. I don't know what happened.
Waters are dripping off their freaking heels.
Yeah,
they're acting
like there's toilet paper on it.
Acting all nonchalant about it.
Like, I don't know what happened. Yeah, I can't wait till like security footage is out on that. Yeah. But yeah, the floor was just like huge. It wasn't even like a little spot.
Adele just took a big shit.
Aww. She takes a shit before her performance. She brought down the house.
Yeah, when you hit those notes, it pushes down on your diaphragm. Maybe she...
Now, she's a known, I guess, stage fright person, which is kind of crazy because she's got such this amazing voice. So I guess, like, she's known to vomit. Like, that's, like, her quote-unquote thing. So that's why, like, she doesn't do a lot of concerts because it's like... Mm-hmm. I mean, could you imagine how skinny she was? And she...
World tour.
Yeah, world tour. But I guess she's like now doing some sort of therapy or lessons on how to. But it's like you're this girl with amazing talent. Just
I mean, in all fairness, she did just have a kid, right? Didn't she just have a kid?
Yeah, she's always been that way though.
Oh, okay. I mean,
are you talking about her weight?
Yeah,
I don't know if it's that. I don't know what the reason is.
No. I'm just saying is that I mean, I'm making a chubby joke, but it's give her some credit that she has a kid. I just want to look at the time right now. And we're going to take a quick break.
I was going to say, click and hit it.
We'll be right back.
And now, a word from our sponsor.
Hello, listeners. This is Chris from Two Strangers, One Podcast. But I'd like to announce that we are now part of Livin' Lane Podcast Entertainment. Check out our Facebook page at facebook.com/Livin' Lane Podcast Entertainment. LIVINLAME Podcast Entertainment. Along with Two Strangers, One Podcast, there are a bunch of brand new shows to choose from. There's The Breakdown with Filthy Phil, Shane O'Mac, and Cord bringing you the latest news in the music world. Join Joe and Carrie Fox in the Fox Den for your fix of astrology, numerology, and nature. Get your movie and television news with the Real Chat Podcast. And the big daddy that started it all, Livin' Lane. So check out the Facebook for information on new episodes and updates at www.facebook.com/Livin' Lane Podcast Entertainment. Click and Hit, enhancing the experience for all recreational smokers. Click and Hit is a one-handed portable vaporizer. This smoking pipe has a compact 4-stage design, complete with a built-in, wind-proof, butane refillable torch lighter. The large burn chamber holds your stash of legal herb or pipe tobacco. Click the button to ignite and inhale as usual. When you are done, put it back in your pocket for later. Smoke anytime with the touch of a button. No more carrying around grinders and tins. You can leave the pipe, rolling papers, and even your lighter at home. The Click and Hit cordless vaporizer is no bigger than a normal cigar, making it the world's smallest and most discreet vaporizer. It's perfect for use in small places or shared rooms. It's efficient, getting 5 to 8 draws from your packed chamber. It's affordable at just $19.95 each. Buy 3 and the shipping is free. Buy 4 and you get the 5th one free. Visit www.click-n-hit.com. That's clickandhit.com. And now for listeners of Two Strangers, One Podcast, you can use promo code STRANGERS and receive 10% off your purchase at clickandhit.com. That's promo code STRANGERS for 10% off your purchase.
We now return to Two Strangers, One Podcast.
And we're back.
Did you see... Now, Anne Hathaway, this is going to be like a whole Oscars episode, sorry. And I think I only have a couple more, but Anne Hathaway, they were showing, the red carpet photos and all that. Now, there's this whole nipple scandal. Now, it looks like she has hard nipples, but I think...
No, it's the way the dress was cut.
I think ultimately it's the bad
Oh, trust me,
job.
I was looking.
And it's like, what happened with these?
She's not chesty.
Right. And it just looks like, and everybody's like, oh,
trust me, I was looking. And
but it's like, who?
Luckily, and I was watching on a very decent TV, HD or whatever. And,
not with HD.
Trust me, when she came up on stage, I was looking hardcore. No, that was just the way the dress was cut.
Yeah, it's like, who are your handlers, designers?
She's not that chesty.
Because they're like, people are making fun of, like, who the hell is doing these bad team jobs? Like,
yeah. They should
You
have.
should have been on point with it.
Yeah.
Because it looked ridiculous on the
It's
red
like those
carpet. It was
1950s pointy.
yeah, like I did like a
boobs
double take. I was like, wait, oh, okay.
Yeah, no, I can.
Well, people are like nipples, and then somebody was like the bad scene job.
I can be the court expert and say no, sir, that was
Chris
not her.
missed the opening, but he didn't miss her nipples.
Oh yeah, no, and Anne Hathaway is, she's gorgeous. You know what I'm
She's
saying?
rocking that
She's
short
still,
haircut.
Like, it's funny because on certain days she rocks it, and then certain days,
those are days it's just there.
Come on, she's got big ears, she's got a big nose, she's
Awkward,
got big buck teeth in the front. But
No, she's got buck teeth.
Yeah, she got buck
She's
teeth.
got
She got
big
big
teeth.
fucking teeth. But she works it. Barbara
buck
Streisand
teeth.
came out.
Oh,
and-
yeah, I didn't see that, but I heard.
mean, I don't know. Ever since I saw that movie, The Owl and the Pussycat, I can't look at Barbara Streisand the same way. She looks so good in that movie that even though she's older, and I'm pretty sure she's probably a mess.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But part of you was still like, I'd still tear that old ass up.
Here we go. Tear that old ass up. And she sang, right? Memories?
She sang Memories.
It was musical theme night.
Yeah.
And I guess, okay, first of all.
Michelle Obama. Okay. That's right.
Oh, yeah,
She's the one that
Argo.
actually presented the award.
With Argo, right?
Yeah, Jack Nicholson came out, and then they went via satellite to.
And I guess a lot of people thought.
And the funny thing is, like, she's not attractive, Michelle Obama.
I don't find her.
But she has like an energy. She has like a nice energy that.
And I guess
fuck.
everybody thought like, oh, she's. What the fuck? Then I guess, she's introduced like people thought before she's opening, like, oh, Lincoln's gonna win then. They thought like they knew ahead of time, but then dun dun dun. Argo. Charlize Theron. Okay, you missed her little dance in the beginning in the 20-minute opening. But first of all, gorgeous, always gorgeous. I guess I don't know when this happened, but it was either during the show or leaving. Who knows? She's also a hero. A security guard at the show had a seizure, and she ran over to help.
Oh shit!
What a beautiful woman.
She's done. I know she's done some. Because I mean, like you've definitely mentioned this before. She's from like South Africa, so I think she kind of has a. I think she kind of has like a little bit of a guilty bone in her.
Probably.
You have to do some good deeds.
Gotta make up for some stuff.
Blonde hair, blue eyes. She's 7 feet tall. You know what I'm saying?
Gorgeous, yeah.
Coming from that part of the world, you kind of have to like
I
make
guess
up
I'll help
for
out.
a little bit of white guilt.
I know, but like really she probably only really like went over there and just like kind of like, okay, he's having a seizure, somebody call 911. Because there's nothing really you could do.
Yeah, you just gotta make sure they
But
don't
at
bang
least
your
she
head.
acknowledged him. I could see so many people being like, the toilet's overflowing, I gotta go. Like, he's shaking in the toilet water, I gotta leave. I don't know if he was near the toilet water or what, but you could just see them being like,
in the back of my mind, I know there's another story where she did something,
That's what she
selfless.
does, she's a superhero without being in the comic book
Well,
movies.
she was in Hitchcock. She was
Was
in,
she?
she was
I only saw parts of that.
with Will Smith, and her and Will Smith are superheroes.
Okay.
Do you want me to spoil the ending for you on that one?
Go ahead.
Turns out they're not superheroes; they're angels. But
I knew that.
It appears
I knew
that
that
they're
they're
looks like they're
superheroes.
superheroes because they have super strength and shit like that.
They're just angels.
She was Aeon Flux, based on the cartoon. Do you remember? Do you remember? And I don't know if it's a generation thing. There was a cartoon called Aeon Flux.
I've heard of it.
It came out.
I can give you that.
It was part of that show Liquid Television on MTV. And it was a very popular clip. And then they made a movie. Now, the movie was fucking horrible. But Charlize Theron was Aeon Flux. She was in The Devil's Advocate, which is like one of my most favorite movies.
That was like one of her, I feel like her big movie.
Yeah, that was like her first breakout because
like
she's still
crazy.
No, actually, now she's a little more meat on her bones in that movie.
Yeah.
But she still looked good. But like she, for being someone from South Africa, she played the country bumpkin, Southern belle kind of thing, real good. Without
Monster.
overdoing.
She was the one in Monster, right?
Yeah,
the gross lesbian.
Yeah,
like she got all grossed out.
Yeah,
like,
only in Hollywood they can't just hire an ugly person.
Right? No, yeah, they
you have to
really
ugly up a pretty person.
She really did play that. I mean, it was basically trailer trash, I guess you could quote unquote.
Yeah,
say that.
I haven't seen it. I want to see it.
But yeah, it was like, oh, Charlize, like she just looked like she smelled. Hadn't washed in days, and I'm like, All right, girl. What do you got?
Well, now that we're on all this Oscar talk, all right. So
we're coming off our Oscar high.
Like I had mentioned before, I'm in the state of moving, and so I had one last day of cable. Now that being said, I only had the Lifetime Movie Network.
How convenient. When in doubt. I'm sorry, on Sundays are the best movie days. Those are the days when, women stay in and have ice cream and they just They're the best movies. Yeah, it's known.
And,
Lifetime.
well, this was like, I think this was Friday night, I think. Yeah, whatever. So
Doesn't matter. Any movie on there.
It was women who've won awards.
Movie type thing.
So, with no other channels to watch, I watched Waiting to Exhale, which, to hear Whitney Houston's character saying she's 33 years old.
I'm 33. Yeah.
Yeah, right. 43, maybe.
Yeah.
I'm
33.
Things We Lost in the Fire.
That was...
Which was, it's Halle Berry, Benicio del Toro, David Duchovny's in it for a little while. And my only beef with that movie... Okay, two things. One is that the beginning of the movie, the director, everything's all disjointed, as in it's not in order.
Okay.
So you pick up little pieces
Okay.
and you kind of put the pieces together on what happens. Because it's about this... David Duchovny and Halle Berry are married, and they have 2 kids together, and David Duchovny goes to visit his friend, Benicio del Toro, who's a heroin addict. Now, what happens is that David Duchovny grew up with this character. Grew up, him and that friend grew up together.
Uh-huh.
And even though his friend's a drug addict, like that guy would never steal from him or anything like that. And he keeps trying to and Halle Berry's kind of like the skeptical one, like why would you, why,
give him the time of
yeah,
day,
why, why are you wasting your time with him and this and that. And I don't know if you want me to spoil it or whatever, but
spoil the Lifetime movies.
Yeah, she leaves like $60 in the car, and the money ends up missing. So she's like, your heroin junkie friend took it, and all this shit. And then, and he's like, no, my friend wouldn't do that. I know this guy, I love him. And unfortunately, David Duchovny's character dies. Ooh. So Benicio del Toro. Now, while she's trying to deal with her husband dying, she's in the car and she finds the $60.
Ooh,
so David Duchovny's character was right. He didn't steal the money. So then she's like, oh, maybe this guy is not that bad. And so she lets him move into her garage because they had an electrical fire in the garage. And so, she lets him stay in the garage so he can get his life together. The only thing is, the ending was too fucking after-school special because, he was
a announcement.
Yeah, it was because he's a heroin addict. And, they do the whole thing where he relapses and they're trying to make him clean and he's jonesing and he's throwing up and shitting in the bed and all the crazy shit. But it's like, it was way too an easy recovery for a character that is as fucked up and deep into the shit as he was to just magically recover and stop doing heroin.
What was those stories that used to be, maybe it was called Real Life Stories or something, on HBO years ago, and they used to be one would be steroids.
Oh,
I feel like Ben Affleck played.
Yeah, Ben Affleck. Yeah, it was.
One was they
used to call them after school specials.
Is that what it was? Yeah, I feel like they were on HBO though.
They were on, if I'm not mistaken, I believe they were on ABC, and that's where John Travolta got famous for doing the Boy in the Bubble, and they used to call them after school specials, and I thought it was called. And they always had that, and that's the whole thing is that even though it was a good movie, it's like Benicio del Toro, someone had faith in me. Someone has faith in me, so I'm going to give up heroin all of a sudden, and it just being someone who's dealt with people with substance abuse problems.
It's not quite how it works.
It's not that simple. Ideal. You don't just snap your finger. And then I guess apparently before he went down the dark path, he was a lawyer. Now he's going back to being a lawyer. And it's
of course.
That's all I knew. The fucking heroin addict fucking lawyer.
Yeah.
But, so, like I said, good movie, but a little, like I said, they kind of just, they shot straight to him getting sober, and it just seemed to, unless they have part 2 where he's he relapses and everything gets fucked up again. Then I saw, Winter's Bone. Starring Jennifer Lawrence.
J-Law.
J-Law, that's what they're calling her?
That's what I just did. I don't know. I'm sure it's out there.
And it's about this girl who's, this is kind of like people who live out in the fucking mountains. Real hillbilly, redneck people.
We love you.
And her dad has to go to court. And he went out on bond, so when he went out on bond, he leveraged the house against the bond. But then he misses court. So now, the sheriffs are coming, and they're going to take away their house, and she's doing because, they can't find her father. And, I won't spoil the ending on that one, because that's another one where it's everything magically comes together with this, They're
Lifetime movies. Yeah. That's exactly what happens.
It's it's like everything...
You see, a real Lifetime movie where, no names are in it?
Yeah.
Oh, the acting's awesome. You can always tell when it's a Lifetime movie, you're yeah.
Meredith Baxter Birney and fucking...
And it's just like, they're
Bon
ridiculous.
Jovi's wife, what's her name? I forgot her name. But yeah.
No, I don't know.
Or yeah, what were the other guy? Yeah.
But it's just like, and everything comes together. It's
And,
like,
it was one other, and so me, I don't know. I'm turning into a fucking.
When are you gonna get your period?
Yeah,
Chris?
I swear to God, I'm watching Lifetime movies and
Waiting to Exhale, awesome.
Waiting to Exhale, which is another.
I'm 33.
And it's so much nonsense about and then like every.
You're gonna have
guy's,
like woman
super-
empowerment.
Oh yeah, and it's funny,
Chris is all for women empowerment now.
Yeah, I was watching Lifetime and shit. So, well, I'm raising, I raise my little girl. I want to raise her.
You're gonna have women empowerment.
We're gonna sit together and eat fucking
ice cream on Sundays and sit down and watch your movies.
Yeah. Come on, baby.
You know what's great now that
Lifetime
they have is the
Network.
Lifetime Movie Network.
No, that's what I'm saying. It was the Lifetime
Oh, was
Movie
that?
Network that I was stuck on. But let me see. I wonder there was another
They know
movie.
it was in demand. We wanted it.
There was another movie with Olympia Dukakis.
Oh yeah, and she was a lesbian.
And she's a lesbian. I mean,
Which is just a great sentence right there.
If you have to put labels on it, she's the butch in the relationship. And the mom from So I Married an Axe Murderer, the heavyset,
we don't know her name.
light hair. And now the mom from So I Married an Axe Murderer is she's, what's the word I'm looking for? She's blind.
Oh,
and
what's
so,
the word I'm looking for?
What's the word I'm looking for? You can't
Bitch
see.
can't see.
And let me see. I'm trying to look up the name right now while I'm talking to you guys. Olympia Dukakis, lesbian.
Lesbians.
Cloudburst. That's the name of the movie. And I know it sounds really. This movie was fucking funny. I was literally laughing out loud.
Olympia Dukakis is known to be funny, but that's great that she's
So Olympia
like
Dukakis
this character
is the quote unquote butch one. And the other, her girlfriend, the girlfriend's daughter puts her in an old age home because she's blind and she's old. And so then Olympia Dukakis puts the handkerchief over her head and the house dress and sneaks into the old age home, sneaks out her girlfriend. They hop in her pickup truck.
Sounds pretty realistic, though.
And they
I'm
drive
get
to
my girl out of there.
They drive to Canada to so they can get married. And then on their way up there, they pick up a hitchhiker who's like this early 20s gigolo. That was the word I was looking for last episode. Gigolo. Male prostitute, whatever. And like he's a guy, like he never closes his shirt. And he has the cock abs and the low cut pants. And it's like, and it's this weird thing where like, two lesbians and this male prostitute in a pickup truck driving to Canada so the elderly lesbians get married. It's called Cloudburst.
Cloudburst.
It was actually.
I've never heard that.
And unfortunately, like the cable went out before I had a chance to finish the end
don't
of the
even
movie.
know.
But I have no idea. I don't think I'm married or not. So
we can't do a spoiler alert on that one.
spoiler alert. But
if you want to watch it,
I guess
guys,
guys, if you're into sentimental and stuff like that, you go rent Cloudburst because you'll get a couple laughs out of it, and not like inappropriate laughs, like not being a jerk asshole kind of laughs. I mean, it was genuinely a funny movie, and so you could get a couple laughs, and then she gets to see something sentimental, so you could shut her up. And but I'm not bitter.
No, not bitter.
So,
and I guess I didn't see the acceptance speech for Ben Affleck. I guess there's some flack about it.
Well, he went long, but what were they trying to say?
He was thanking Jennifer. It was along the lines of thanking his wife, and
who played Elektra.
See, over there, and for like working on their marriages, for the last 10 years or something.
Yeah,
so people are like, ooh.
I think there's trouble in.
Yeah.
But
it's I don't find anything wrong with that.
No, he basically said that, I'm making movies, you're making movies, we're never home.
Right. Yeah, people are like, oh, is there, this is what I hate when people, speculate. It's like, I didn't think that was bad. I thought he was thanking his wife.
If they sit at home together, they'll be driving each other crazy and get a fucking divorce.
I thought he was just generally thanking his wife.
Separation makes the heart grow fonder.
I know. It's like, people are like, ooh, all right.
I gotta hear about Jersey Girl one more fucking time.
And what was the other one? Jiggly?
Geely. And then, technically, Elektra was a spin-off off of Daredevil. So.
Here we go. That's where they met, right? Daredevil?
They met doing Daredevil. And that's
so
when he was, he was with Jennifer Lopez, and then he did Daredevil with Jennifer.
Then he met another Jennifer Garner.
Jennifer Garner.
Then they got 4 or 10 kids, all girls.
Yeah.
I think it's 3 or 4.
Yeah. So
those Boston boys can't produce men.
Right, you would think.
You got Ben Affleck, all girls.
Matt
Damon, all girls. Mark Wahlberg, all girls.
I don't know.
What's going on in the water over there?
It's all that beer or something. It's all that tap beer.
It's just the accent. That's what it is. Just that Boston accent.
What does that say? What does that? Well, then I had a daughter. I don't know.
Yeah, but they have 4. Like,
girls.
they each, like, it's not one. It's like, here we go, we got a whole gang, and it's all girls.
But you know that's going to happen to me. If next time I have another kid, it's going to be a girl. I know. Because,
Josh Brolin. Diane Lane. I didn't even know they were married. They've been married for years. Dunzo.
Oh, okay.
Divorced.
Not
really saying why.
Is, Diane Lane did that movie Unfaithful?
Yeah.
And
which was like softcore porn.
And she's such a good actress that I hate her because of Unfaithful. You know what I'm saying? Like, when someone is such a good actress, like when someone
like her.
When someone plays like a serial killer or someone plays someone like violent on TV, when people see them in the street, you kind of automatically click to that character, and people are scared of guys who play, and so every time I see her face, I'm Unfaithful, and I just want to fucking smash my TV screen in.
Why? I figured you'd want to.
Because she's unfaithful.
Because she was unfaithful. Oh, so that's your whole thing. You don't like her because she cheated.
Yeah.
Well, she was experimenting.
Well, no, I'm just saying is that it's a testament to her acting skills because I hate her. And it has nothing to do with who she is.
I kind of like her.
And I was seeing Michael Douglas last night. Like, I don't know, Michael Douglas has done so many good movies, and it's like, I just want to give him a high five. And he's with Catherine Zeta-Jones.
I know.
But
they're pissed. They've been together for years.
But because his, Kirk Douglas, his father, and what the hell, he doesn't have any kids? Or does he, if he has kids, like, why aren't his kids actors? Or maybe, I don't know, maybe they
I don't know. Like,
you come from 2 generations of actors. His son is probably, if he has sons.
I was gonna say, I never heard of, like, any.
Probably shitty actors.
They're in, like, Life of Pi or something. Yeah. They're playing the lion.
They're in Lifetime movies.
Yeah, they're in the Lifetime movies.
Sean Douglas.
You can see them on Sundays. Yeah. Which is great because Hallmark Channel is kind of like coming in with lame movies, kind of like Lifetime. And I was watching the Bravo Channel, of course. Watch What Happens Live with Andy Cohen. And 90210, Jason Priestley was on, and he's promoting this Hallmark movie that he's in. I'm like, I was sad.
And Jason Priestley, he also had a quick part in Raising Hope, that show Raising Hope.
Oh, okay.
He was in a dream sequence.
Yeah, it's like, oh God, don't stop promoting this movie.
And he's like, I want to see your 90210 face.
Oh,
that was
God.
These people. And Shannon Doherty, right now, Kevin Smith, and I guess, I'm assuming people who listen to the show listen to Kevin Smith's Smodcast. They're doing a thing on Fox where it's going to be called, it's a show, I don't know I think it's called Short Comms. I honestly think that's the name. And what they're doing is, you have an hour, and they're going to give 4 like mini pilots, where it's shows, and they're trying to, and I think like every week they kind of like continue on the story, and then
so it's like basically
it's like a sketch comedy show.
Yeah, and then we continue the story next week, and
with the idea that they're trying to develop these shows into
like a real
show. So it's a weird kind of sketch.
Do the people get to pick?
I think it's going to be voted on.
Like a voting thing?
Yeah, and it's going to, I believe, I don't know. I don't know why, for some reason in my mind, I think it's going to be on Saturday nights. So it's a sketch comedy show with the idea that they're trying to push these to become regular TV shows. So Kevin Smith is doing one. And Kevin Smith, Ralph Garman, I love Hollywood Babylon, and Shannon Doherty.
Oh,
Shannon Doherty plays Kevin Smith's wife.
Oh, God.
Yeah, that's, because Shannon Doherty was in Mallrats. Yeah. And so Kevin goes, and he's telling the story now, of course, am I twisted? He gives her a call and says, would you like to do it? And then she goes, yes. And then in my head is like, it's not like she's busy doing anything else.
She's doing those commercials.
She's doing
culinary school. And it's like a drawing of it. It's just like you're standing in front of a green screen for 20 minutes this commercial.
Earn your degree at home bullshit. So I'm pretty sure her schedule is free.
What is it, like Education Connection? Was that it? Yeah. Or be a chef.
Be a nursing assistant. You could be this. You could be...
Or a pilot.
A legal assistant.
A flight attendant. It's something...
You could be a secretary in a doctor's office, and you get to wear scrubs, but you have absolutely no medical training.
I want to know if she actually did it. What? Education Connection.
Oh.
Because they all act like...
Oh, yeah, she's like, I'm home now. Yeah, you are home.
I'm always on set and stuff, and this was just an easy way to get my degree.
Doing what?
I want to ask you.
Doing Lifetime movies?
degree in acting through Education
I
Connection.
wonder, like, can a Lifetime movie ever win an Oscar?
They should have, like...
The Lifetime Oscars.
Right, like, the Lifetime should have their own little ceremony.
Award show. Oh my God.
I'd watch it.
All the D-list actors.
I guess, when was the Razzies? That was...
The Razzies is the night before the Oscars.
The night before, yeah.
And the
Twilight
Breaking Dawn Part 2.
Which I still have yet to see. I just realized that the other day. I think it's coming out on Blu-ray soon, so I'm like, okay, perfect.
It fell off a truck, and I saw parts of it.
Amazing.
I saw chunks of it.
Amazing movie.
It's.
At this point, I have to watch it because I've read the books and I've seen them all.
Yeah.
It's one of those.
I saw bits of it. It's one of those things where, it's just, I don't know. It was bad, but it was good.
Was it
good is not the right
Oscar-worthy?
word. Well, it's Razzie-worthy. I don't know. It's kind of...
Yeah, they swept it up
I
there.
don't know. I saw it. I saw it, but it shows you how much of an impact it made on me. Like, I saw it, but I didn't
like
really...
forgot.
It's...
Yeah, so they did well at the Razzies.
Yeah. One is, every year some movies...
I remember years ago, like a few years ago, it was Sandra Bullock that Steve won.
Steve won?
Like Bradley Cooper was in it.
Oh,
like where she follows him. I never saw it, but it was like all about Steve or something with the name Steve in it.
Oh, okay.
And she showed up with just like a wagon, like a Red Ryder wagon filled with the DVDs because that movie like swept the...
Oh, so she went along with it?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
wow. Cause...
I can't think of it. God, because I never saw it. I just remember
Sandra Bullock? You saying Sandra Bullock was the actress?
Yeah, Sandra Bullock and Bradley.
And she was Bradley Cooper because I know Sandra Bullock was on. Sandra Bullock was at the Oscars last night also. She looked good. Yeah. She's always looked good.
Girl knows what she's doing.
I remember like 2 years ago. It was that Nick Swardson movie about him being the son of porn stars.
Yeah,
Dickie Roberts or some shit like. Was it called Dickie? Oh, am I confusing that? That's the David Spade movie.
David Spade.
But he did another.
What was that one? He's all weird.
Yeah, well, he's the son of two porn stars.
Yeah.
And he, for a guy who's supposed to be a fucking comedian,
he got
bent out of shape.
What
he put comments
really
online, and he goes, people are bashing me for this movie, and they have, and like, because there were even reviewers who bashed the movie who say in their review that they didn't see it, which he has a point. But I mean,
but this movie wasn't.
It's one of those Adam Sandler, Happy Madison movies.
Absolutely,
because
that's true.
Because they make those movies for dirt cheap,
mm-hmm.
and Adam Sandler fucking rakes in the dough with those stupid movies. And he got Nick Swardson, who was supposed to, like I said, a comedic actor, got so bent out of shape about it. Yeah, he was.
That must have been like the last couple of years, because it
was like 2 years ago, like last year or 2 years ago, and he got so fucking. He made posts about it online. And it's like you're supposed to be,
let it ride.
You're Adam Sandler movies. So don't worry about.
Let it ride. Be glad your name is being mentioned.
Fucking Little Nicky and fucking Grandma's Boy. You know what I'm saying? It's the same production company, and it's all the same crew. It's all the same. All of Adam Sandler's friends, and Nick Swardson got real fucking testy about it. And it's like, so that's I remember that.
It's an honor to be nominated.
So it's funny that Sandra Bullock runs with
all
it.
About Steve or something. Yeah, like she came on stage with like a wagon filled with the DVDs.
All About Steve
and
sounds like the name.
Yeah, something like that. And it was I never saw it because it did just look stupid. Mm-hmm. But yeah, that's made me love her even more.
So but you did see Silver Linings.
No. Because I thought it was on demand, and it still isn't. Because I was going to watch it the other night.
I think. Well, I know there's got to be some places that still have it in theaters.
Probably. Because I thought it came out on Blu-ray. Yeah. I thought it came out on Blu-ray, and maybe I'm wrong. So then I checked the other day, and I'm like, God damn it, I want to see it. So hopefully in the next couple weeks.
Yeah, so I do, like, I want to know now, I really want to see it because of Jennifer Lawrence.
Yeah.
But it's, the weird thing is that it's supposed to be like this great comedy, but every scene that I see in a commercial looks like fucking drama.
Yeah, like something's going on.
Bradley Cooper screaming about
she's yelling at him.
And the mom, and there's I guess apparently there's a mom in the movie, and it's Bradley Cooper's mom, and they're trying to teach her how to drive.
Robert De Niro's in it?
Robert De Niro, Chris Tucker.
Yeah.
I'm
like, yeah.
And Chris Tucker came out of the fucking blue because, you remember like a couple of years ago, well, no, that's what I'm saying. A couple of years ago, he said he got real Christian for a moment, and he says that he's no longer going to do comedy that's vulgar and mean-spirited.
Okay. Was Rush Hour?
No, it was after Rush Hour. I would say this is probably about 4 or 5 years ago. It was after Rush Hour.
Yeah, but Rush Hour wasn't vulgar. What did he do that was vulgar?
Well, I mean, there's like, the scene where, to be honest, I haven't seen Rush Hour in years, but like, the door opens and there's a bunch of Asian hookers, like he basically said, from now on, I'm not going to curse during my comedy acts, and I'm not going to do movies about, I'm going to do family friendly movies. Well, that shit fucking flew out the fucking window, because what was the last movie besides?
Yeah, then now suddenly there's this, because they, maybe like a year ago, I remember like an article or something like, whatever happened to Chris Tucker, because like he did Rush Hour, those were big hits.
Yeah, he was.
And then like you never.
Yeah, because he fell off, because he said he was going to be all.
That was it.
He got all Christian, but I guess Christian don't fucking pay the bills. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I mean. I guess he was looking for Eddie Murphy money, and fucking probably maybe he wanted to do Haunted Mansion Part 2 or something like that, but that shit falls through, man.
He plays some sort of character in Shrek.
Yeah, I mean, you're famous for being a wisecracking cop, and what was the other one that he was in? Pot smoking, Friday and shit like that.
Oh yeah, I was saying, what is it?
So
the stereotypical.
Yeah, but I'm saying don't. If that's how you're making your bread and butter, don't fucking
take it away.
Don't flip up and say, oh, you know what I'm saying? You can just, make Friday Part 4, and then donate the money to the church or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
There you go. Donate it to the church.
Shit, how would you not? How could you refuse work? You know what I'm saying? Or whatever your beliefs are.
Yeah, I wonder what happened if he had maybe his mom talked to him or something.
When he had the kid from 2.5 Men, he came out.
Yeah, he got a little crazy there.
He did a video talking against 2.5 Men.
And then his mom or somebody was saying he's really into this religion thing.
Yeah, it's like a Baptist church. It's like a real, and it's like, but
don't bitch. Remember Charlie Sheen when he started going
exactly. It's like
you don't need to lose your gig.
I'm surprised he was still on later episodes, because
I guess they just
because his character went into the army on 2.5 Men.
So
it takes 2 seconds to kill him off. Yeah. Fucking IED or whatever, improvised explosive device, and boom, he's off the show for 2 seconds. That's it. It takes.
They probably just
one line.
It was probably his warning, we're gonna put you, in the army here, then just so you know.
And they had, I mean, I don't know, have you watched the show recently? Like he's
here and there.
He's dating an older woman, and it's Priscilla Presley, or not Priscilla Presley, Jamie Presley.
Jamie Presley.
And
I love her.
Oh, she looks so fucking good. She still looks good.
Oh yeah.
And there's an episode of Raising Hope coming out where it's basically everyone, because Raising Hope is all the same people from My Name Is Earl, the background people. Yeah. So now they're bringing everybody from My Name Is Earl,
which I love her. And she played that so perfect. All of them on that show played their character how it should have been.
It was perfect. Yeah. It was, and then what did the guy do? He makes another show about people who are
same thing.
Rednecks. And, I don't want to use the word white trash, but
WT. We'll put it
Whiskey Tango.
Whiskey Tango.
Happy Black History Month, even though it's almost over.
It's almost over. It is almost over. Happy Black History Month.
To
all of our African Americans out there.
Yeah, I mean,
Happy Black History Month.
We're talking about,
Hope it was a good one.
Yeah. Well, we still got 7 more days, or a couple more days, so,
And Lifetime shows those movies. Not Friday, they didn't, but...
Speaking of, and then I was thinking of, because technically I'm Puerto Rican,
Here
right?
we go. And now he wants a month.
No, right? Right. Well, and what else?
Everybody wants a month.
We get. For us, it's the Puerto Rican Day Parade in New York City in June is a big. But actually, the Puerto Rican Day Parade in Rochester is in July or August. It's they're nowhere near each other.
Okay, yeah, I don't know when it. Probably so that they could come. It's probably not on that same weekend or something.
Yeah. So yeah, they now that's the crazy thing is I don't know where the hell I had gotten a postcard about the Puerto Rican Day Parade up here in Rochester, and I'm like, where the hell did they find out?
They found you,
that I was the Puerto Rican
I
Council.
Didn't get one.
And so,
I'm gonna sue for discrimination.
But we're co-owners in Two Strangers One Podcast. You're a woman, I'm a minority.
Yeah,
we got to get some fucking federal funding or something. I got to start doing some homework. Because, this is
we're upset.
Half this business is owned by a minority, the other half is owned by a woman, so we gotta...
Owned by woman.
Owned by a woman.
Owned by woman.
Owned by woman. So we gotta, we gotta get something. We gotta get some federal money.
The glass ceiling is just too high. I can't get up there.
But
I'll talk to the government. See what I can get.
I'm seriously planning on once things finish shaking up in my life a little bit, I'm gonna start submitting this show to fucking radio stations. I want if they want to rebroadcast us.
And then if they don't, we sue for discrimination.
Yeah, exactly. They don't because it's a minority and a woman in minority.
A woman in minority.
But I mean our numbers are good.
Our spin on women in minority.
Women in minority. Women in minority. So yeah, We're the double whammy. God damn it! You gotta hire us or it's discrimination.
Jeez, yeah.
It's kind of like that joke.
Pissed.
It's kind of like that joke from what's his face. You know, like if you don't like us, that means you're racist. You're racist and sexist.
Yeah.
It's either gonna hire us or.
So what are you gonna do?
Weigh out either hire us or get slapped with a fucking discrimination suit.
What do you want to do? That's what I should do in like an interview.
4 a.m. slot on a fucking Tuesday.
I'll take it. There's always somebody up at that time.
Yeah, right? Truckers need to listen to radio, too.
Mm-hmm.
And so, yeah, let me see. Where are we now? I'm sorry, I don't want to...
Wow. Wrap it up?
We're exactly on our mark. Minus the commercial breaks in the middle. So,
thank you.
That's about it. Basically, since my computer's been down, you can go visit the old episodes of Two Strangers One Podcast. Just go to twostrangersonepodcast.com. You'll see the links on our older episodes, maybe not for this one, but you'll see the links to our eBay page, the links to find us on iTunes, the links to find us on Facebook. Go to facebook.com/twostrangersonepodcast.
Like us.
Like us. Please like us if there's any particular episode you like. Like us. Share us.
Send us feedback.
Hover over the like button and click show and news feed so you can get all the updates. Unfortunately, the less activity there is on the page, the less people actually get. Because we've got a couple likes in the past couple days.
Yeah, I noticed that.
We jumped up a couple numbers, so that's pretty awesome.
We love you.
You know, I want to give a big, huge, gigantic shout out to Mujige Cooper from King of the Nerds.
She's still doing awesome.
My cable went out, so I haven't had a chance to see the last episode.
In the next episode,
but
also.
I spoke to Alana online.
Big shout over here.
And as soon as she gets the clearance from TBS, because Alana's coming up to Rochester, she's going to it's called SimCon. It's
should we go?
Simulate. If it's going to get me the interview, we're going to go. I'm going.
That's cool. Where's that?
It's at the U of R, the University of Rochester. SimCon, some simulation. I think it's some sort of role playing. Role-playing type convention, probably card games and stuff like that. You know, like the stuff that went way over your head.
That's a big forum.
So I spoke to Alana. Basically, she has to get the okay through TBS, but we'll be getting, hopefully, a little teaser here. We may have another interview with Alana. And, and I've said it before in past episodes, way before we even set up this interview, what I liked about Alana is I feel she's a little more representative
of what?
Of when you're being a nerd, you're ostracized. You're kind of a cast out. You're kind of, awkward, for the lack of a better term, and it takes a lot of balls to go on TV and put yourself out there because, I could only imagine, like, the hate mail that she's probably gotten.
Anything.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
like,
even if you're successful.
is great, and I'm sure there's hate towards it,
And,
like, come on, you can't win.
She had made a joke because there's a Mujige's booty page.
Yeah.
And actually, like, the booty page has more likes than, like, her page. So it's, like, ridiculous. So we may be getting Alana from King of the Nerds on our show. She's coming up to SimCon, so we got to give her like a full Rochester treatment, show her around, get her a garbage plate,
get her a garbage plate.
What's that? Nick Kroll? Not Nick Kroll. What the hell is it?
Nick Tahoe.
Nick Tahoe's, something like that. We'll show her around because she's about an hour and a half away where she lives. So once again, follow us. You can download all the episodes on twostrangersonepodcast.com, or you can find us on iTunes. Just check the upper right corner, go to podcasts, and then search for Two Strangers One Podcast. You'll see our beautiful red, white, and blue logo. You can download all the episodes there for your iPhone, iPad, iPod. If you have an Android device, you can download the Stitcher app, STITCHER. It's what I use. They're super awesome. Everyone who works there is super duper cool. Basically, it's how I listen to all my podcasts, and I like to listen to Kevin Smith's Smodcast. I like to listen to Chris Hardwick's The Nerdist. And like I said, the Chris Hardwick's fucking show puts us to shame, man. I thought we were awesome doing 2 hours a week. They do 3 hours a week, and they get freaking guests. So
are they getting paid?
Well, I don't know if they're getting paid. Well, no, they do have sponsors. But and once again, once I get my laptop up, I'm going to see if we can get some more sponsors. Like I said, I'm looking at I was looking at the requirements for like Adam and Eve and Stamps.com and Audible.com and all that other good stuff.
Yeah.
But that being said, and of course there's still Click and Hit. Please visit Click and Hit. When you visit them, you can use promo code STRANGERS and get 10% off your purchase. Or and even to give a shout out to our brothers on the West Coast, Live in Lane, you can use promo code LIVINLAME, all one word. For some reason, they say you have to capitalize the L's. I guess I don't know if that's important or not, but capitalize the L's. Living Lame, you get a 10%. Either way, strangers or Living Lame will get you 10% discount. You know, we're all part of the family. Check out Living Lame, and you can find all their. Actually, they have a webpage now. Living Lame Podcast and Entertainment. I got to re-record as soon as everything's predicated on me getting my laptop back. As soon as I get my laptop back, you can visit livinglamepodcastentertainment.com, and you can find links to our show. You can find links for all the shows on the Living Lame network. Well, we're on the network, but you know, the Big Daddy is the show Living Lame, which there's a new episode today. As a matter of fact, I gotta download. You know, there's the Fox Den, there's Real Chat, there's the Breakdown, and actually the Breakdown right now, they're letting me use the Breakdown to release my Chris's Hidden Metal shows.
Break it down.
So I haven't, you know, but once again, without a computer, I haven't had a chance to update. I uploaded a couple episodes, but I haven't had a chance to release them. So keep coming back, check us out, subscribe to all of our shows, and that's about it. We certainly hope you enjoyed listening to the show and had as much fun as we did recording it. Thank you for listening to Two Strangers, One Podcast. I'm Chris.
I'm Kristen.
Don't be a stranger.
See ya. Bye.
All right, here we go, man. Go ahead. You want to read
Double
it?
Jackpot.
What is it?
It is a self-published book by Christopher Cologne.
Chris Cologne smells good to me.
But
Look at her. That broke that fucking cold little exterior. He's like, hee.
But it is spelled Colon.
Him punny.
But Double Jackpot is a book about a comic book artist, Eric, who is in a loveless relationship with a materialistic
I feel you, Eric.
Lynette.
Oh, fucking. Are you sure I didn't write this? Sounds hauntingly familiar.
He starts cheating on his girlfriend with a more creatively supportive woman, Nadia.
Well, I got to meet her. Where's the Nadia?
There's your summer girlfriend.
Summer Nadia is Nadia.
Nadia?
Yeah, I think Nadia is spelled with an A.
All right.
Both Lynette and Nadia play the double jackpot, the largest payout in lotto history, much like the recent Powerball. Both girls play his birth date as the winning numbers. Eric is now stuck between two of the country's richest women. Who will he choose? It's not that simple. This is a clever fucking idea,
Yeah, it
man.
is.
Look at her, fucking. She's impressed.
I am.
She got some summer reading. Christopher Cologne smells real lovely with an original idea. This is. I've never heard this before.
I haven't either. This is a self-published book, much in the indie spirit as Kev's Clerks.
Oh, you don't even need to name check me. This is just a good idea. You could stand on your own, man. You don't even have to be like, hey, remember Clerks? This is nothing like that. This is way more original than Clerks. This is a good idea, man. Why didn't I think of this?
I need something to read. This book is part of the Comic Books, Heavy Metal, Video Games Trilogy Book 2. Odd I See, A Tale from the Road, coming soon.
Right on, man. It's part of a trilogy. This is the first part.
Way to write, man.
He's seeking a literary agent. Motherfuckers, anybody out there? There ain't no literary agents listening to this show, I assure you, sure. Sure. I assure you, sure. But somebody know a literary agent? Hook a motherfucker up! Chris Cologne come up with an original idea. I should tell Raskin. That's a good fucking idea, to be honest with you. That's a fucking rom-com right there. Megan, get Raskin on the phone. Isn't it possible to get Raskin on the phone? No?
Yeah.
I want to run it past him, man. I want to, and if it happens, I get a taste, Chris Cologne. I get a whiff, if you will.
The book could also be ordered on www.lulu.com.
That's lulu.com.
I understand that. I just want to spell it out.
Normally one says it, that spells it. Still, lulu.com. What is that? Do you know what it is?
I don't know. All right. The book could also be ordered on www.lulu.com. Search for Double Jackpot Christopher Cologne. A paperback version of the book is $15 and a PDF file is only $5.
$5 is
Yeah.
insanely inexpensive. 15's not even that bad for a paperback version.
No.
This is $1 million idea right here. Like a movie about a dude who fucking is stuck between two chicks, both of who play his birthday and win the lottery. Come on! I can see that trailer. Chris Cologne is on to something. Nobody else can smell it but me.
I'll read it.
Thank you. I'm going to make that smelly joke.
I know. You're trying to get me to laugh again.
It worked once. Double Jackpot is a self-published book by Chris Cologne, man. It's the first book in his Comic Books, Heavy Metal, Video Games trilogy. Book 2, Odd I See, A Tale from the Road, should be coming out soon. Get all the information at Chris Cologne, like a motherfucker.
I will
his
totally
book,
read this.
Double Jackpot. I'm serious. I'm going to recommend that to fucking Raskin. How is that not a movie? You know what I'm saying? This could be a sexy movie. You could do an R-rated version. There could be nudie in it, and you could show them fucking both chicks. Maybe a little penetration. Maybe a butthole shot. No butthole, no care.
I would like to formally apologize to Christopher Cologne right now.
No, sex sells. Chris Cologne will appreciate that. He's like, thanks for throwing a few buttholes in there, man.
Don't forget to check out twostrangersonePodcast.net, your one-stop resource for everything show-related. You can find links to subscribe to us on iTunes or on Stitcher. You could also find links to buy my book, Double Jackpot, on twostrangersonepodcast.net.
Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. You're cool. And fuck you, I'm out.